So on the cover, the story is called Blackfire and the Pit Fiend, and um, yeah, he's just like on a bridge, just like slaying a monster. And so at the beginning, they come into the a what is it called?
Stadium?
Arena. Well, not in an arena, but like in the audience. They sit down, and Blackfire's friends are already just like cheering, having a good time. And then it shows what's happening in the battlefield, and there and one of the um one of the like a mon do they call it, well a Tefling is flying at an imp, and then the imp pokes the Tefling, and then the Tefling gasps, and then it falls to the floor and dies. Then the crowd goes wild, and yeah, they're just cheering a lot. And Blackfire says that he wants to sign up to like battle, and so he goes over there, and the referee says if you want to sign up, come here, and it's like a signing up booth. And but right before he stands in line, comes to goes to the referee and says that talks to him about signing up. His two friends jump right before him and sign up before him, and then I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
How do we know that his two friends jumped in front there? Is there something that tells us that? Because it just looks like they're in line.
Well, it's just like they kind of appear right in front of him.
Okay, you might want to like maybe have a word bubble. Yeah. That's a great panel. He's moving forward.
Then so the referee comes out of the it announces that the battle with Ao and Jude has begun, and then so they go into the battlefield and they see each other, and they're so really confused. And then so one of them runs to the referee and says, well that's wait okay, he's my friend, I can't battle him. And then the referee says, well it already started, so too bad. And then so then Ao, I guess that's Ao. Jude, you don't understand. He is my friend. Yes, I do understand. The referee says, do you understand? And I don't want to let you out of this battlefield until you fight. And then so like then you see Jude's character creeping up behind the referee with a sword, and then he strikes at the referee, and then Ao says, well, that's one way to get out of here. And then the referee gasps. Then he falls to the floor and dies. And then Ao says you seriously had to kill him, and then Jude says of course, and then that's the end. It says to be continued, and that has a Blackfire logo. Well, it says Blackfire in a droopy way, and then on the bottom it says and the pit fiend. And then here's a picture of my character. Well, not in his what is it called, cloak.
Yeah. Dave, thank you.
And it says read chapter 2 of Blackfire and the Pit Fiend. And then on the back, I drew a G&D logo.
Dave, thank you so much. You rock so hard. It's awesome. I wish a copy of that. Pretty hard. I love that when you added the role bubbles, you really filled in that negative space, and it really just glides your really great. Thank you so much, Dave. On my screen going clockwise, I'm pointing to the top of Oscar's head right here. Oscar, blow us away.
Okay, so my story, hang on, let me, this is fine. So my story is called Mordor's Guide to the Ooblex, and the background is going to be painted black, so it's going to be just all mysterious and just the eyes and mouth. And then it starts out, the mayor is getting attention to the crowd, and all the people in the crowd, they're always fighting in the town, so it shows a bunch of pictures of people fighting, and this guy's in a bike, and then he's like, thank you, well, you see, we are at war. And then there's a big picture of everybody just like going, what? No! And like just getting all destroyed. Like they are punching each other, and he punches him way over here. And then this guy crashed his bike. And then on the next page, it shows some background knowledge on the main character, named Mordor. This is Mordor's family. One day he decided to go for a walk, and it shows him walking. He spots a trapped skull ooze in this big, like, tar pit, basically. And he goes, and they tug him out, and the tar pit explodes. And then he thanks him. And then like a small baby version of what got the skull ooze pops up, and they're like, whack! And then the main character thinks it's kind of cute, and he's warning him that it's dangerous, but he is convinced that it's very cute, so he wants to take it back to the village. So they go back to the village, and then I have 10 minutes later, and it's just the monster just destroying everything in the town. And it has like, ah! And the mayor is saying, everyone stay calm! But they're all freaking out. And then the next, wait, what? Okay, yeah. The next page is they have an idea, and they say, we need to get to the battle bike. And it shows a picture of the battle bike. And they start ramming the monster, and they finally destroy it, and they're like, yeah. And then it says party time, and then the final page is them having a party, and they're like, yeah, and they're all dancing. And yeah, it's going to continue in the second book, which I haven't thought of a name of yet, but yeah, that's basically what I've written so far.
Yeah. Oscar, brother, so good, so slick and easy to read. Like your eyes, the characters are like fantastic. The whole like the skull ooze. I feel like he's like plucked right out of my own nightmares, but in a pleasant, cartoony way, so he's not that scary. That's fantastic. Your innate understanding of just the sequential art of comics is tight, spot on. So thank you so much. Every time I get the privilege of teaching you, I wind up learning a thing or two and being very pleased. Yeah, feels good. Awesome. Thank you, Oscar.
Wait, so Oscar, you reprinted it and the words came out backwards because it's like a
Oh, it's just because it shows up backwards on the camera.
yeah, so like did you reprint it so like we could read it too?
Oh no, this is the original copy.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, print it, and I'll send you guys my address. I want all of them. I will pay for mail and printing and whatever. These are great. These are all golden. Okay, so now, boopity boopity boop. Below here is Tejasi. Tejasi, show us.
Hmm. I it's a presentation now. Okay. So now my story is called Copycat and the Mountain Goat. I edited the cover. And I did a little marker coloring, which I didn't like on the first page.
You really want to see it. You want to see it, so keep it steady, okay?
Okay. Which shows his stomach growling, and then him walking over to his cabinet doors, and then show the picture of everything empty. Everything. And then it shows him yelling, how am I supposed to make my sandwich now? And then he gets on his clothes, and then walks over to the marketplace, which is crushed by a giant hoof print. And he like, a mountain goat did this. And then he goes berserk. And then it shows him stuffing stuff into his backpack. And then him bursting out the door. And then his stomach growling on him for the second time in the day, right after he burst out the door. And then the adventure will begin after sandwich. 10 minutes later, it shows him tracking down the mountain goat with hills behind him. I don't have anything else to show on that page. Now, and then the next page, the mountain goat tracks come to a stop. He looks to the side and says, "This is where it sleeps." He looks behind him. He sees the wizard. At night, he steals the wizard's lunch. And yeah, here's the 3 photos it takes for him.
Oop, you froze.
To show leaving the scene. I don't know why. And I'm done.
Okay. Tejasi, that's so good. Thank you. Your shading was awesome. I love that you came in and you shaded it, especially the background of those panels. And you're like you have this frame of like from Copycat from behind him as he's looking out into the mountains. That perspective is dynamic. That's fantastic. That pulls you into it. Because the back of his hat, his shoulders, and everything. That's really great. That really pumps up the rhythm of the whole thing. Not to mention your cover is fantastic. And your command of the typography, how it's in those clouds. How it's in those clouds with the lightning is awesome, Tejasi. You've been killing it this whole time. So thank you so much. You rock, dude. And this is great. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Stella, it is you, the climax.
Oh, it's me, your name. I'm just kidding. That's okay. Well, anyway, yeah, I made something. It was I've been doing this class for 2 weeks, but then I did a character
3 weeks.
3 weeks,
Yeah.
basically. And at the end of the second week, my cat was really persistent on sitting on my comic, which I had gotten to like the first page of like doing it, and ruined it. So that got thrown out of the window, and I had to start over. This time with better paper, which I was happy about, because at some point I was going to have to get rid of it, so better now than never. And I've done the cover and the back, and I've done an ink wash and like inking for it.
Show it to
So
them.
this
It's
this is the cover. I tried
Bring it
getting
closer so you can see it.
more darks in there.
It's really beautiful. Yeah. Sorry,
Glory.
be quiet. It's so sophisticated. I love it.
And then I started working on the back and getting the characters in there. And there's a little raptor boy right there because he doesn't like drawing raptors. And then I also, like, at the same time, I did a few, like, just random doodles of the characters, like this one with one of the characters, because, I don't know, that was fun. And then, like, there's a bunch of, like, sketching pages, which are just, like, random sketches. And then there's, like, this whole book filled out with, if I can reach it, hang on.
You want me to help you get it? You got it?
I had this whole...
I don't know. Did Zoe do that?
Yeah. But, like, it's just a bunch of, like, pages of the characters filled out. And also I can read the synopsis on the back.
Read us a synopsis.
Rain, a normal college student trying to scrape by, goes home to find her apartment clean. Not how she left it. After finding the culprit, she discovers a shocking surprise.
Which we none of us know. I want to go clean the apartment. 3 weeks. I
mean,
know.
I'm not, like, if someone cleaned our house for free, I would not be angry. But it's also kind of creepy because it's like someone snuck in your house.
Yeah, it's super
or
creepy.
apartment. But yeah.
Wow, Stella, you're so amazing. I really love how you just took to the ink wash.
Yeah.
It gives it such like this classy, deep feel to it. So you go hard. You get really, really into it. So
Yeah.
you have the 2 pieces of bread, and now you need to get all the meat inside. We got to see the actual comic. So keep working on it, all right? Keep on developing and inking and everything. Always use the good paper that can handle the ink wash and everything. Get all those values in there. You are a natural, and it's been a huge pleasure to jam with you. This is a great band. All of these characters right here, we're like a really fantastic band. And
I agree.
like basically hit singles now, and I love it, and I'm so grateful. And yeah, this has been great. This has been a wonderful journey. And some people are finished with this book. Some people have some to go. Some people are going to have a part 2 coming up. So keep on drawing, keep on holding on to it, keep on practicing the things that we've learned together. Like Tate and Tejasi today, those anatomy exercises were really good. Keep on developing that. Apply to other things. Do women too. Try and figure out all of those things. Anatomy is fun, and that's what makes everything look like connected and legit. Hold on to it. Keep on rocking and rolling. It's amazing. We're starting another class next week. I think Oscar signed up for it. It's not too late for anybody else. If anybody else hasn't signed up for it, it's the fantasy universe creation.
Yes.
Like the map making, developing these kingdoms.
That's a cool idea, like when they do maps at the beginning of the like Lord of the Rings.
What class is it? Isa?
What's that?
What class is it? I didn't get that. Hey! I can't hear you.
He's pointing at the
It's fantasy.
It's fantasy.
The dragons, basically like deep, like cater guys are kind of inspired these guys. They're covet to belong to like go along with it. So we're all going to be teaching each other because I know we have. It's going to be. We're going to see where it goes, but it's going to be really fun.
Cool.
So I hope I agree to both of you or whoever next week. You guys are amazing. Stella, you're absolutely fantastic. Your portfolio is just expanding exponentially all of the time. Kate,
He was cute.
You have time.
always blow my mind from year to year. I get the privilege of saying, and Tejaki, you are just a treat and a wonder and full of good fun and talent.
not you.
Mom is a nerd.
I mean, I would have expected you to be this great, but I wouldn't have known how.
Good.
Have a great weekend, y'all. Enjoy your weekend and
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you.
Bye, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you.